Yeah, good evening, one and all. Today we are going to start the presentation on introduction to the forgetting cow. Yes, yes, I forgot that. So, combing my hair so that I'm brushing through my hair, right? So, like this, many people would forget their own things before doing something important to us. So, how best can we counteract this one? It's the point to be discussed with Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. Yes, during this particular journey of the presentation, we will talk about the 6 ways to remember the things and how best you can remember the acronyms, points, evidence-based representations, and even the explanations. So here in the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve, it talks about a foundational concept in the field of memory and learning, which is very much required for every human being in the gamut of his life. So it's named after the German psychologist. His name is Hermann Ebbinghaus. Hermann Ebbinghaus. He conducted pioneering research on human memory in the late 19th century, and he talked about the forgetting curve. So what does he talk about this forgetting curve? Is that the forgetting curve illustrates how quickly we tend to forget information we have learnt if we do not make an effort to retain it. So for example, I'm showing up all my fingers, right? You know, there are cuts in my fingers, there are the curves in my fingers, there are the lines in my fingers, there are lines in my palm hand. Okay. The moment I close, right? Will you be in a position to recall how many curves or lines that you have observed? No, right? So it's called the short-term memory, right? So maybe you may remember for the time being, as in yes, 5 fingers and each carrying 3 cuts equals to 15 cuts. But there are the intermediary cuts that you can also observe in between. Okay, so you must be, I think, vesting it up. You must not be talking about it. Okay, now here in this particular graph you can understand the levels of this Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. So one is known as the initial learning, the second one is a rapid forgetting, the third is continued forgetting. So for example, when you are learning at the initial level, yes, you feel that you will learn everything, but you may also forget something of it. So as per my observation, right, if I read today, maybe I can forget 70% of my read information from today's readings. And tomorrow, if at all you ask me, I can say only 30% of it. And if I read something today of 100 words, and you ask the same thing about what I have read after 2 days, I think I can say only 20% of what I read today. Right. So it's known as the forgetting curve. It refers to that it is a declining and declining. So now if it is continued, so it is known as continued forgetting. For example, every day I used to forget wearing my wristwatch. So what I did was that I simply left my wristwatch because I'm getting aware that I am forgetting my wristwatch every day. So I left that wristwatch at home, and so that I came out of my feeling that I am not forgetting about my wristwatch. And in the same way, yes, sometimes I forget wearing my belt, waist belt. So I feel that for tomorrow I'll use the black trousers, and today itself I have to put up the belt to that particular black trousers. So black belt for black trousers, brown belt for brown trousers, red belt for red trousers. Likewise, if I have my own preferences, yes, I won't forget that. Okay, and in the same way, usually people forget taking up their handbags, especially girls, right? They take up their own mobile and they forget their own handbag, right? And when they are on shopping, yes, they look at what this particular design is, this color, this the type, the thinness and all. And while focusing upon that, they may forget their bag, right? So if it is continued by them, so it is known as the continuous forgetting. So the uh, range of forgetting would increase like anything else. So we will also just try to focus upon the factors influencing forgetting among young people. See, these days people started focusing upon their mobile phones and they are not focusing upon remembering the contact numbers. Earlier, we used to write the contact numbers in a book or in a diary, and the moment you call somebody else's number for, then you used to say, yes, my wife's contact number is num 995999121359 like that. Okay. So in that particular context, yes, I'm able to recall. But when I use or when I depend upon a mobile in which the contact list is mentioned or stored up, yes, I forgot. I forgot to enable my own mind. Right. So this actually enables the person to forget many things because of the habits, right? So you are not giving attention to what exactly is required. Now you are not giving attention to competing interests. Your interest is to only focus upon, yes, using the mobile and calling upon the contact number you looked at, but you are not focusing upon what exactly the contact number you must store in your own brain. And if it is continued, yes, the factors may develop in a way that the cognitive and neurological development of an uh, young person may also undergo. So it may impact your own ability to encode, store, and retrieve information efficiently and effectively. So this can contribute to more rapid forwarding compared to other more developmentally matured individuals. If it was to that, see, when you are a child, yes, you used to remember everything, where exactly the toy was, what exactly the toy you liked the most. Okay, now we are in the world of AI, artificial intelligence. So we are trying to just look at Doraemon. Yes, Doraemon. You are looking at Doraemon's images, Doraemon's movements, Doraemon's activities right on your silver screen. Okay, right on your mobile screen. So you forget about playing with the toys, right? So you don't know how to play with the toys there. So it's how cognitive and the neurological development of a human being is suppressed, right? So that's where we wanted to actually talk about how best you can improve yourself. So you need to focus upon the physical aspects. You need to work on using your own mind. You need to use good number of the organs wherein you can remember the things. So that's what I expect you all to, yes, have uh, command over your forgetting, so that you will not forget the things. Hope it sounds to you well, right, boys?